Another day of adventures with Wes and Jeff, and it's Wes this time, and I'm traveling with my friend Alice to Montana. We thought we'd stop here in the central part of, out in the middle of Nevada, the state of Nevada, at this California Trail Interpretive Center. And this is all about the immigrant trail that they forged across the United States in order to get to California. And this is along the Humboldt River, just outside of Elko, Nevada. So I'm gonna go inside and check it out and see what there is to see and do. So stick with me and I'll show you what there is to see and do at the California Trails Interpretive Center outside of Elko, Nevada. It's a really well done exhibit and museum. It's free of charge. It's hosted by and sponsored by and funded by the National Park Service and California Trails. But it's all about the immigration trail that comes through the state of Nevada, starts in Independence, Missouri, Westport, in the Kansas City area of Missouri, and continues all the way across the country, comes through the state of Nevada, and ends in Sacramento, California, where I reside. So I've read several books on the immigrants that have traveled across back in the 1840s, 1850s, 1860s until the Continental Railroad was built, and they put in that golden spike over in northern part of Utah. So, just gonna walk you through this little museum. First of all, they have about the white elephant, the elephant, and they have him prominently displayed here. There's elephant, the large, strange-looking beast. Were very popular, and people saw an elephant for the first time, found the experience astonishing and awe-inspiring. And then they have information about the crossing of the immigrants from the waterways with the boats. This particular boat sank near Kansas City, Missouri, and actually have toured through that, so it's pretty interesting. And then the wagon full of hope. These are the wagons that they utilized. They had to bring everything that they were going to consume, that they were going to, that's the food, coffee, rice, all of their worldly possessions, and they had to trek all the way across. They were pulled by mules or by oxen or horses. These are the different types, the prairie schooner, the different types of wagons and carts, that the buckboards that they used in order to make that trek all the way across the country. It's like 2,000 miles. It took them, they usually started in the springtime, and when the snow had melted, and it took them 4 to 5 months, up to 6 months, to get all the way to California before the snow falls in Nevada, Sierra Nevada range. And so it's just a pretty nice display of the different things that the terrain that they had to experience. Majority in this area is desert, high desert. Right out the window, it shows you that it's dry. Had a hard time. A lot of deaths happened on the trail because of the fact that they ran out of water. They could only carry the water with them that they were going to consume, and there wasn't fresh water out here. So a lot of the animals perished before they could get all the way across the Sierra Nevada, up to the Sierra Nevada via that, this part of the state of Nevada, that is. So, and also they had the Native Americans that they had to befriend, or sometimes they had to get in skirmishes with them. So this talks about some of the immigrants did perish along the way, and then most of their animals, a lot of their animals did perish, and this area was like lined with just bones and pieces and parts of discarded items that they had traveled with for months, and then they just had to just ditch it in order to continue on their journey, because it was too much of a strain on them, or it was a too much strain on the animals to pull it any further to California. So this says that these are some of the things that they carried, like the Colt revolver, and then this is a type of handmade canoe that they, the Indians, the Native Americans in the area, they had to disassemble their wagons in order to get them up and over the Sierra Nevada. So that was kind of an interesting thing as well. So they had many trials and tribulations that they had to succeed in order to make it to California. What was the reason why they were going to California? Majority was for a better life, for good farmland, as well as the gold rush. So later on in the gold rush, 1849 is when they struck gold in California, Coloma, and so that was the area that the gold was supposed to be so easy to find, etc. They were all headed to Sacramento, to Sutter's Fort. John Sutter had a fort in Sacramento, and that was the end of the trail for these immigrants. But trials and tribulations along the way. This is a wonderful museum. This shows about the gold rush. These are the Chinese, maybe even Japanese immigrants that came here originally for the gold rush, but ended up working, building the train tracks through the Sierra Nevada mountains, so that train travel was possible from Missouri out to California. So really great museum. It was interesting to go through it. Wish I had just a little bit more time in order to read everything there is here at this place, but it's always here. It's along I-80. It's kind of a nice stopping point to go to the restroom, kind of stretch your legs, and check out the displays that they have here. So whatever you're doing today, get out to the great outdoors and do something that makes you smile.